Hey there, my name is Travis Robbins, owner and founder and CEO of Robbins Rehabilitation West. It's very likely you've met me already, but this video is to inform you on the history of the company. So, if you're watching this, you weren't around at the time the company started, but basically I started in the back room of a chiropractor's office, a couple hundred square feet, and that was back in the spring of 2003. It was the Monday after Easter Sunday in 2003, and a lot of things have changed between then and now. It was kind of a one-man show. I'll say two, because my wife Amanda, that you guys may or may not know, was extremely supportive in that time. And I remember I was working for a large corporate PT place. Let's back up a little bit further. I got out of school and I got a job somewhere at a place that didn't love. I had 9 different jobs in the 18 months between when I graduated and opened up my practice, and I'm basically unemployable. So it's hard for me to work in environments that I don't enjoy, I guess. So I looked around for smaller private practices in the area that I was living. At the time, I was living up in the Poconos. We moved from Boston, where I took my first job. I did my last rotation, and Amanda and I moved down to the Poconos. And we had never been to the Lehigh Valley. Maybe we'd driven through it, but never been to it. And I had planned to work for a smaller private practice in New Jersey. It didn't work out, so I opened up the newspaper, back when that's how you find a job. And I saw an application or I saw a job ad for a large corporate PT place in Allentown. And that was my first job in the Lehigh Valley. And I worked there for not even a year, I don't think. And I wanted something different. I wanted to have a treatment environment that I had more control over and I had more say in, and I looked for smaller private practices in the area and I couldn't find any. So I was young, I was 24 at the time, so I decided I could eat bologna and peanut butter and jelly sandwiches for a while to try to figure this out. I didn't have any kids at the time, didn't have a really big mortgage, so I decided that was the time to kind of start. If I was going to mess up, that was a good time to do it. And now, fast forward all these years, we're still around. And now you are a big part of where we are right now and more importantly, where we're going. So whether you are a new PT, working on our admin staff or in the back end of our offices, you might be an intern that's coming here for a physical therapy rotation. So you might be doing observation hours. Whatever you're doing, you're a part of what we do. So, and our goals are big, and we are trying to have a huge impact on the communities that we serve. Not just from a physical therapy perspective, that's important, that's the base of what we do, but we've now added wellness to what we do. That's a huge part of improving the overall health of the Lehigh Valley, which is now the place that Amanda and I call home. So I wish you luck in your journey. I hope you're here for a long time. We hope the time that you spend here is valuable. And that is a quick rundown on the history of Robbins Rehabilitation West.